Hello, and welcome to your piano safe space bubble. Do you notice videos where it says first piano lesson and then they play something like this? And they're like, okay, that's super easy, just copy me and you can play it. And you're like, what? This is my first piano lesson? Well, we are not going to do that. We're going to start super simple because it's your first piano lesson. And we're going to start with one finger and then we add another finger. So we only do one simple step and then we're going to add another simple step and then we're going to add another simple step. And suddenly you can play already. And at the end of this lesson, you're going to sound already amazing, trust me. But we will not do any overwhelming music theory, complexity, stuff like that. No worries, I got you. We're gonna start super simple. I know you are already super excited to start playing the piano. Before we do that, just let me quickly tell you some things that are super important, how you can actually sit in front of the piano comfortable, all right? Perfect. So the first thing is that check that your feet are always on the ground. I know a lot of people tend to do something like this, or like this, and then they play like this. Please try to avoid that. Put your feet on the floor because we need that connection, right? And also the elbows should be like this, 90 degrees approximately. And you can check that your knees are below the keys, right? So this is too far. This would be too close, right? So you cannot move here. So we do a middle thing. You can also lean a little bit forward and also make sure we have a gently curve here with our fingers, right? We don't want to play like this, like a spider. Let's play like a cat. Perfect. Now let's start playing. So the next step would be how to navigate yourself on this keyboard with so many keys. So when you look at the keyboard, you see the black keys, right? And you see a certain pattern. You always have the triplets, twins, triplets, twins, triplets, twins, triplets, and so on, right? And this helps you actually to find the right notes on the piano. So when you look at the middle of the piano and you find the twins in the middle, you go down to your left, you slide down, whoops, and this one is the C. And then it goes up the alphabet. So what comes after the C in the alphabet? The D. C, D, E, F, G. Be careful now. After the G, we start again from the beginning from the alphabet, so that would be the A. And then we have again A, after the A in the alphabet comes the B, then the C, D, F, and so on. And this pattern just repeats on the keyboard. Perfect, now you know already the first landmark, the C here. Another landmark is the F. What is a landmark actually? Landmarks are just notes that you find easily on the keyboard and they help you to always go back to those notes and to know where you are actually in your sheet music or on your keys, right? So the second landmark is the F. You'll find it when you look at the triplets and you also slide down to your left. This one is the F. You also find it here with the triplets, so this one is also here, the F. So you have already two landmarks, right? When you have the twins and you go down to the left, the C, and when you have the triplets, you go down to your left, you have the F. So those two notes you know for sure now. Now, next step, we always give our fingers numbers. So the thumb is always number 1, first finger. Pointer finger is number 2, middle finger is number 3, the ring finger is the number 4, and the pinky is our 5th finger. Now left hand, same principle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're good to go to start playing actually. Now if this is your first lesson, then we start with just pushing down keys. You can do that with either your pointer finger or your thumb, for example. Just try to push random notes and try to use also different fingers. So start with the pointer finger because this one would be the easiest one. Then use the thumb, for example. Then let's try the third finger, also just random notes. Doesn't matter what notes, they don't have to sound good. Now let's use the fourth finger. This one is already a little bit trickier. And last but not least, the pinky. This one is the weakest one. So don't stress yourself if it doesn't work out like you imagined at the beginning. The pinky just needs a little bit time to get strong, right? But I also have actually a lesson where I show you how to get the pinky and the fourth finger strong. I'll link it for you up here so you can watch it after this video here. So now we do it also with the left hand. Just start with the pointer finger, playing random notes. Then we switch to the thumb, switch to the third finger, switch to the fourth finger, and then the pinky. Perfect. Now you know how it feels if you have keys under your fingers and you push them. Love that. And now I guess you want to play a real song now, not just some random notes, because this sounds kind of silly, right? I know. Let's play a real song now. So we're going to start with the right hand, then we're going to do the left hand, and then we're going to put it together. All right? Perfect. Now with the right hand, we take our pointer finger, we put it on the C. Remember the twins? And one note down to the left. And we play this one 3 times. Perfect. Now we go on the right side to the black note right here, and we play it also 3 times. Again, back to the C. And 2 notes down to this black note right here. And maybe now you noticed already the song, Yes, It's All of Me. This is the beautiful song. So let's repeat those 4 notes. Remember, we start here on the C. Go up to this black note right here. Down again to the C. And to the black note. So when you start, try when you play a note, before you press a wrong note and guess the right note, take a little time and think which note comes next. And remember, it's this one here, and then switch. Take your time to think, what's the next note? It's this one here. And then it's this one here. And then it gets smoother and smoother and you get more fluent. Let's do it with some music. I know this is now a little bit faster, but you can do it. Amazing! If this was a little bit too fast for you, no worries, then practice this first, the right notes, and then you can put it on music. Now, if this gets already boring to you, let's add the left hand. The left hand is also super simple. We just take our pointer finger and start with the F. You know the F? It's one of the landmark notes, remember? So you find the triplets, slide onto the left, this is your first note. Perfect. Now the next one is when you look for the twins, it's the one on the left side. Perfect. And then we go down to the triplets and take the middle note. And we go up to the twins again, but this time we take the higher one. Okay, let's repeat those 4 notes. So the first one is the F, you know this one. Then the twins, but the lower one, the one on the left side. Down to the triplets, the middle one. And to the twins and the one on the right side. Perfect. Now how do you put it together now? If we want to put it together, each time you change a note with the right hand, you also change the note with your left hand. Let me show you. So we start always together. First note goes together. So we have. Now we change here the right hand and we also change the left hand. Change the left hand and also change the right hand. And last change. And again. So practice this until it get smooth until you feel comfortable, and then let's add some music. Alexa, spiel All of Me. Amazing! It's so fun, trust me. Just put on the song and try the right hand first and then the left hand separately, and at the end you can put it together already. That was it already. Let me know, what are your challenges at the piano? What do you struggle the most with? And I'm happy to help you. And I would say I see you in your second piano lesson.